Do you like love stories that stay with couples after they say "I do" and live not always happily ever after? Do you like sagas that follow family traditions and values passed down from one generation to the next into present day? Do you like drama, action, tear-jerking moments, plot twists, and suspense? If so, then I invite you to take an emotional journey with me through 170 years of a hard-working middle-class family that defies all odds. I'm Charlotte Phoenix, and I'm excited to tell you about my novel, Revelations. Revelations is actually a collection of 5 life stories told by women from different generations of an African American family. Claudia is an idealistic, contemporary New York journalist motivated to investigate her family's past when shocking 30-year-old secrets surface and threaten to disrupt her seemingly perfect life. Claudia's mother, Sarah, confesses to a history of manipulation and deceit, rooted in tragic losses that compel her to take charge of her life in 1963 at the age of 15. Back in 1885, Claudia's great-great-grandmother, Juliet, who is 1/8 Black, must decide at 17 whether to move north and pass for white or live out her days as a Black woman in Mississippi. Claudia's great-grandmother, B, marries Juliet's son in 1915. His pride and defiant resistance against racism ultimately force a pregnant B to flee Mississippi to escape death at the hands of the Ku Klux Klan. And then just 3.5 years later, again pregnant, to flee Ohio to escape violence threatened by labor union organizers. B's talented, outspoken daughter, Claudia's grandmother Mary, faces harsh criticism and serious consequences in the 1940s and 1950s for daring to think she should have the same options as men in managing her personal, family, and professional life. Through the stories recounted by Juliet, B, Mary, Sarah, and Claudia, we follow the family from the 1860s to 2004, with a final journal entry in 2034 that gives us a brief glimpse into the family's future. Each woman's story delivers its own dramatic punch as it presents the disappointments, struggles, and triumphs she faces in love, marriage, and family life from her unique perspectives at different ages in her life and different stages in America's social evolution. Though shown through the lenses of 5 African American women, the themes of their stories are universally relatable as they address the most basic human needs, desires, goals, and challenges that transcend sex, gender, race, culture, and socioeconomic status. Revelations is my first novel. I think of it as being 60 years in the making, since it is inspired by stories I heard growing up in a multi-generational house with my great-grandmother, grandmother, and mother all under one roof. Their poignant accounts of life in 19th century Mississippi and 20th century Ohio and Michigan fascinated me. I wanted to preserve and share their anecdotal tales of love and drama by weaving them into a cohesive fictional narrative and incorporating historical events. I spent 5 years recording, researching, and finding each woman's unique voice to tell her story. It was indeed a labor of love. I believe that you will connect and empathize with the characters. And though you may not always agree with the decisions and choices they make, I believe you'll understand how they came to make them. Ultimately, I hope that you will enjoy reading Revelations as much as I truly enjoyed writing it.